This is BayCare Health Chat, another podcast from BayCare Health System.
Welcome to BayCare Health Chat. I'm Deborah Howell, and a lot of people are considering weight loss surgery these days, but it's not something to rush into before you do some research. Today, let's get some help understanding what to expect after weight loss surgery. I'm joined by Cindy Campione, the Patient Access Representative at the Metabolic and Bariatric Center at St. Anthony's Hospital. Cindy, so great to have you with us today.
Deborah, thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be here with us today.
Well, it's all our pleasure. Let's dive right into maybe the biggest question of all. What is the expected recovery time for people having bariatric surgery?
The recovery time varies from person to person. My personal experience is that I returned to work in 3 weeks with no problems at all. I do know of other patients who have returned to work at a desk job in as little as a week, sometimes even 4 days. But for myself, I took 3 weeks off, and I could have come back to work in 2 weeks with no problems.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, since you've been there, let's talk about nutrition and diet before and after the surgery.
Well, I have to tell you that my personal experience is that my nutrition and diet prior to my surgery was I had been on every diet and nutrition plan that is out there. I tried everything, and while I had really good nutrition, my diet was poor because I overate and probably overate the wrong things. But once I started this program with BayCare, I had a number of visits with our bariatric dietitian, who is a registered dietitian and also a certified diabetes educator. The registered dietitians here at BayCare help you to create the right food plan for yourself before your bariatric surgery so you can be as healthy as possible before your surgery, and then walk you through your diet and nutrition plan every step of the way after your surgery as you rebuild your eating habits. They hold your hand. It's amazing.
Wow. You spoke a little bit about follow-up. How often does a patient follow up with medical staff after the surgery?
Well, between the surgeon's office and the metabolic and bariatric centers at BayCare, it's what the patient needs, but we recommend that the patient comes back and sees the bariatric dietitian several times in the first year after surgery. Those visits many times can be done virtually or on the telephone, or they can come in and do a face-to-face visit. It's very helpful as you reintroduce other foods into your diet after your surgery, and it works. It helps you continue to lose weight, to stay healthy, to keep your energy up, your energy level up while you lose weight.
Sure. And energy is all when you're going through something like this.
Absolutely.
Which brings me to my next question. It's kind of an important one. What does an exercise program look like after weight loss surgery?
After your weight loss surgery, we have an fitness specialist at BayCare who helps you create a plan. Many people after surgery stay out of the gym for 4 to 6 weeks and then start getting back into the gym or getting back into exercise. But walking is recommended immediately after surgery. Since the surgery is a laparoscopic surgery, which means it's not a huge incision, you're up walking in the hospital just a few hours after surgery. And the more you walk, the better you feel. Your energy level comes back so quickly after this surgery and just gets higher and higher as you get healthier and healthier.
So was your procedure in hospital?
Yes, I had a laparoscopic gastric sleeve procedure at St. Anthony's Hospital, and I came into the hospital on Monday morning early and had my surgery late Monday morning, and I went home Tuesday about lunchtime.
And how did you feel when you got home?
I was fine. There's some discomfort because any surgery you have a little discomfort, but I did not have pain. I took Tylenol, and I didn't have any trouble.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I'm pretty good at this type of thing. Everyone's experience is different, but from our patients that come through our office, we always check with them a few days after surgery, and from most of them I hear, well, I thought this would be a lot worse, but it really wasn't.
Good. And so then you're home, and as you said, you took 3 weeks off. What did you do during those 3 weeks?
I rested, I read, I watched television, watched Netflix.
Okay, love it.
Yeah. and I walked. And one of the most important things after bariatric surgery is liquid intake, to
Right.
sip your liquids, sip, and to get your nutrition in, your protein and nutrition. And there's a lot of reading, a lot of things to learn and get excited for. And I also did some shopping online for new clothes
There you
because
go.
I was already losing weight. And so I was excited about that.
That is definitely the good part, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't mind my asking, how much weight did you lose?
I am 1 year post-op, and at this moment in time, I have lost 75 pounds.
Wow.
Now, I am a little older than some people, so I might be losing a little more slowly than some. Everyone loses at their own rate. But for me, the 75 pounds has meant 6 sizes down in clothing, and it has also meant for me personally, I am not on the medications that I was on prior to my surgery.
Beautiful.
And my doctor has taken me off all of my medications, even my blood pressure pill. And for a lady of a certain age to not be on a blood pressure pill, that's pretty good. I still do have a little more weight to lose. I'd like to lose about another 25 pounds.
Okay.
And then I will look at where I am then and make a decision. But to be under 200 pounds and to be shopping in the regular women's clothing, in the Missy clothing, is almost overwhelming. It's a miracle and a blessing.
Cindy, so happy for your success. Well done.
Thank you. There are so many of us that have this surgery that experience success that is like a miracle to us. It's not just a weight loss. It is a weight lifting emotionally and physically.
Yeah.
It's a metabolic change in your body that allows you to move around more freely, have less pain, get up and go, get down on the floor and look for that earring that I dropped that rolled under the dresser without going and getting a broom. It's pretty amazing.
Also so much better for your joints not to have and knees and hips not to have the extra weight.
It is absolutely amazing. Before my surgery and before this weight loss, I really had a bad knee, and I knew when it was going to rain several hours before the rain started.
Yeah.
And now it's a surprise when I look out the window and see that it's raining. It's
just delighted
like
for
I
you.
said, for myself, it's been a miracle.
Yeah. Sometimes people just need someone to talk to. Can you tell us some of the benefits of counseling and therapy to address food issues?
Absolutely, I can. I've been very lucky to have a really good psychologist that I found here through BayCare to talk to before my surgery, and I have continued to speak with her after my surgery on a semi-regular basis, just because I want to understand my food issues and overcome them. I feel that everyone could benefit from a good counselor in all areas of their life, not just food issues.
True
but
that.
Food issues run very deep. And many of our food issues begin when we're very young, and we don't really understand them because they started when we were so young. But getting to the root of them makes a huge difference in your understanding of your body, your needs, and how to take care of yourself.
You put that so beautifully, and it resonates with just about everybody I can think about because, food is deep. It really is, as you said. And it's been really, really enlightening to talk to you, Cindy, about your experience. Is there anything else you'd like to add to our conversation?
I'd like to say this. I wish that I had known about this surgery and had this procedure done 30 years ago in my life. I am very happy with my life. I love my job. I love working for BayCare, and I love working in the Metabolic and Bariatric Center. But I think back in my life, opportunities that I did not go for because I didn't think I could get them because I was heavy. Job opportunities that they just flat out told me, we're not going to hire you because we don't want a heavy girl at the front desk.
Oh, my goodness.
Things like that.
Yeah.
So, and taking care of my son, I couldn't keep up with him the way I would have liked to. And looking back, the difference in my life, had I been healthy, could have just made a huge difference. I don't have remorse, and I'm not going to have regrets, but I look back and see what could have been, and I'm so happy for younger people who see that this is a good thing for them and go for it and have their success, so when they raise their children, they're able to get on the floor and play with them and chase after them and catch them.
Yes, yes.
Anything that we can do to make ourselves healthier helps us be happier, helps us live our lives the way that we're supposed to live them. And life is meant to be lived. It's not meant to sit at home on the couch watching television. There's a lot of great things outside to do.
Don't hold yourself back needlessly, right?
Absolutely. And I'm not going to say that having bariatric surgery is easy. We all have to work on ourselves, and self-work is the hardest work, but it's the most rewarding, and it's a miracle.
Oh, Cindy, thank you so much for being on this podcast today. I have a warm fuzzy, and I have a feeling that people are going to pick up the line and, call BayCare. It starts with information. It starts with a conversation, correct?
That's exactly right, Deborah. It starts with a conversation, and we are here to talk them through it, walk them through it, and it's their time and their journey. We can go as fast or as slow as they want, and if people just want information, we've got plenty of it to give.
Cindy Campione, you're a wonderful guest. Thank you so much, and Godspeed for that last 25.
Thank you so much. God bless you, Deborah.
To learn more about bariatric and all the services at BayCare, please visit baycare.org. You'll find the phone number there as well. That wraps up this episode of BayCare Health Chat. Always remember to subscribe, rate, and review this podcast and all the other BayCare podcasts so we can share the wealth of information from our experts together. This is Deborah Howell. Have yourself a terrific day.